You're watching Trap House Media. Trap House Media is a platform for content creators, news, and current topics, etc. We also share other people's content for educational purposes. Come on, like, share, comment, and subscribe to Trap House Media. It's your girl, Lucky Luciano.
Did the internet destroy reality? Yes, I believe it did. I believe the internet has made people lazy. I feel like it killed our social skills. I feel like, yeah, that's what we're going to be talking about today. The internet. I think the internet is just like everything else. It could definitely be useful and used in a positive way and actually be an asset to your life, not a liability. You know, life is basically broke down into two things: assets and liabilities. Is it adding to you, or is it costing you or taking away? It can definitely be used as an asset. I mean, we have to be thankful that nowadays, especially if you're in the music business, that with this internet, you can post something that be seen all over the world, as opposed to 30 years ago before the internet. You know, you actually had to put in a lot of groundwork. It was a big debate about comedians, because I remember Kevin Hart said something like how he's the greatest or whatever, and you know, Eddie Murphy and them selling out Madison Square Garden way before the internet, thousands of people. You know, that's a real fan base. Nowadays, you can just post something online and all of a sudden you become a viral sensation and people seeing you in Japan somewhere. So definitely can be an asset to you, but it can also be a liability. It's made people lazy. Don't nobody really want to put in the legwork no more, do the groundwork, and basically it's a disconnect between the merchant and the customer. I mean, people don't feel like they know you anymore. You know what I mean? Like, it's one thing to be hands-on and be a man to the people. That's why you see Michael Jackson was really loved, you know, because this man really touched a lot of people physically. Pause. But I mean, he actually was hands-on with his fans, actually being in arenas with them, and it wasn't just so much internet-based. Even Master P and them, they sold millions of records out the trunk. Millions of records, physical copies out of the trunk of a car. That's beautiful. That's a beautiful thing. So it made somebody feel special when they got the album. I mean, I actually got this from Master P himself, you know what I mean? It means a lot more than nowadays. Artists can just sit at home, press send, upload their music through a streaming site, and their music everywhere, and fans really don't know you, and the people don't really get to know you. You know, ultimately, I do feel like being too accessible lowers your value, but you still want to be human. And, you know, I just think that the internet has just made the grind real lazy for a lot of people. A lot of people lazy. A lot of people don't want to put in the groundwork or the footwork and actually go out here and organically build a fan base or a foundation for whatever it is that they're trying to push. What if the internet shut down completely? A few weeks ago, everybody knew it was like Instagram was down and the world seemed to be in an uproar. Shoot, I didn't even upload these videos. I stopped making videos for a couple weeks because I'm like, nobody's gonna see this. And it's like, wow, you will let the internet stop you from grinding? So it's like, you know, I feel like it can make people become dependent on it. I think that's dangerous. I was up in Detroit. I was at my pop's house, and he was saying he was watching something. And he, you know, a lot of older people that was born in the '60s and like before that, in the '60s and past that, a lot of those people are not really in tune with the internet, and so they don't know how to send text messages or Google everything. You know, they really hands on. And my old man was telling me, he was just like, man, you know, one day all this stuff gonna shut down, and even eating processed foods, he was like, we gonna have to go back to, you know, can you grow your own food? Can you build stuff with your hands? And for the people that can't do it, only the strong gonna survive and the weak is gonna fade away and perish. You know what I'm saying? And when he was telling me that a few years ago, I never really thought about it and put it into perspective, but it was just like, basically human beings is really dangerous if you really think about it. We're getting took away from skills. We getting took away from knowledge. Only thing we becoming is dependence on society, dependence on technology to figure out everything for us. The world shut down. Oh shoot, let me go buy some food from here. Well, what if you can't go buy food from anywhere? The pandemic kind of gave us a small taste of it. When the pandemic first hit, you know, it was like everything's closed. Now what? You know what I mean? Like, now what? What you gonna do? You gonna ride away, or you gonna figure out a make a way? And the thing is, I think we need to wake up to that. I'm not here to preach. I'm not here to give the gospel of what everybody needs to do and be a life coach to anybody. But to anybody watching this, just be aware and conscious of how technology essentially has brainwashed the majority of humanity, and we became very real dependent on it. When you really think about it, I mean, the internet killed social skills. You know, people don't even really know how to have a real conversation anymore, because nowadays the only thing we doing is sending emojis to somebody. Somebody tell you something, you send them 100 emojis instead of saying thank you. It's just 100. I do it too, you know what I mean? Like 100. When it comes to dealing with the opposite sex, you know what I'm saying? It's just flirtatious. You see a girl, you could be following her on social media for 10 years, 5 years, and the only thing you send her is heart faces, and then she send you a kissy face emoji back, and this go on for years and years and years. Y'all really never even said no real words to each other. It's just hard eyes, tongue out emoji, kissy face emoji, 100 smirk face emoji, the peach emoji. The point is, the conversations don't even be there. So when we do come face to face with the opposite sex, sometimes it be awkward. And what I mean by it's awkward, as far as the dialect, you dig, it's like, yeah, so what's up, heart face? You ain't even know where to start, because the internet has ruined social skills, it's ruined hustle skills, hands-on skills, critical thinking skills. We don't know how to figure it out. We gonna Google everything. It don't matter what it is. Everybody knows somebody in their life that say, Google it. And it's like, who said Google is right? A human had to program that. You know what I mean? And so the thing is, we need to wake up. And I feel bad for the kids that's actually being born in these times, because they're 100% dependent on it. Now, a lot of us, we came from an era before the internet and fell into this, and it took a lot of us by storm all the way, and some of us still got a little bit of hope still left in us. But the kids that's born in this is a totally different thing, because this is the only thing that they will ever know. You know what I mean? Kids nowadays know how to navigate a tablet before they can speak a complete sentence. Literally, you can be around somebody, a kid, and a kid can be 2 years old and know how to type in whatever it is they're looking for on YouTube. That's really dangerous, and they're programmed. And if that was to go down, then what? You know what I mean? And so, you know, I just want to make this video to say, and I'm gonna keep this one short. Be aware of what's really going on, and try to make the adjustments if you can, because the world is changing real fast. They just recently changed the algorithm on Instagram to the point where everybody page is automatically set to limit the sensitive content they see. With that being said, that means if it's any curse words, if it's anything that's deemed negative or sensitive content, is likely to not even be getting seen. And so a lot of artists out here, you posting your music and stuff, nobody's even seeing it. You will notice your likes going down, because they're literally allowing it to even be seen. And so with that being said, you know, be real aware of that. And if y'all haven't already, go to your Instagram, and I'm probably put something right here or right here. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but go to your Instagram, go to settings, go to sensitive content control, and take it off of limited and put it on allow. So, you know, you can give somebody a chance to get heard. A lot of people invest a lot of money into their craft, and, you know, I feel like the point is technology is really controlling everything. Learn how to get your people skills up. Put the phone down for a few minutes. Get control of your life. You know, read a book, meditate, exercise. Don't be so dependent on these phones and these computers, because we don't know what the world has in store. You know what I mean? And if it all was to go away tomorrow, are you gonna be able to keep going, or are you gonna fold and you gonna perish? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, share this video. Like, subscribe, comment. I hope this wasn't boring. It's not really entertaining, because I don't really think this really entertaining matter. I really feel like, man, the world needs to wake up. Humans need to wake up and, you know, kind of get control of our life back, because the internet is really ruining us, for sure. Indeed.